Hey everyone, today I want to talk about another great tool from the 4th edition Dungeon Master's Guide, and it has to do with treasure parcels. If we look in the Dungeon Master's Guide, we'll see that there is a section that talks about rewards and more specifically about treasures and treasure parcels. And if we flip back to that section, what we'll find is some details about how you award treasure to a party as they're advancing through their level. We get a nice section where it goes through making sure you don't award too much treasure and making sure that you're keeping the players interested by giving them treasure that's meaningful to them. It even says that you should make sure you ask the players what kinds of magic items that they would be interested in along the way so that you can ensure that you provide them with items that are interesting to them and not just random things, though sometimes random things could be good as well. In addition, you have a little section here that talks about adjusting the treasure parcels based on the number of characters that you have. So you're not locked into what's on the following pages. You can make some adjustments to it as you go. And naturally, as the DM, you don't need to stick to exactly what's in these parcels. You can adjust them according to what your party needs. So let's take a look at the parcels themselves. And this is where I think that's really valuable for a dungeon master. What we have here is for each level, you have a listing of different parcels. Normally, when a party is advancing through a level, they're probably going to complete between 8 and 10 encounters before they advance to the next level. And so here you're provided with 10 different parcels for each level, and they represent the treasure that the party would receive as they complete different encounters. Now, it's not expected that you just simply go in order, and when they complete their first encounter, they get, a magic item of level 5, and then when they complete the next encounter, they get a magic item of level 4 and on down the list. The idea is that you as the DM would combine some of these, and the more complicated encounters, you would maybe give them parcel number 4 and parcel number 8 as their reward for completing that encounter. Or maybe you even give them 3 of the parcels, and some of the encounters, maybe they don't get any of the parcels if it was a kind of an easy encounter. So it's up to you how you combine them and what order you give them out. The really nice thing, though, is that it breaks it down for the DM so that you don't have to keep track of how much treasure you've awarded so far during this campaign. Because if you imagine when you're playing the game, the party might spend 2 or 3 sessions at a particular level, and that's one more thing you'd have to try to remember between all those sessions is how much treasure you've already given out. But if you're using this as your guide, then okay, we're going to give out these 4 types of magic items, and then here's the different treasure, and you just have to check it off as you've distributed that amount of treasure and those magic items that you've done it, and you know that I've given out the exact amount of treasure that they should have, or thereabouts, and you can always add some more or subtract from according to what you feel you need to do. But it's a really great guideline. I know that in 5th edition, they have a section that talks about treasure and there is some groupings of treasure, but I really feel that this is an easy way for the dungeon master to keep track of the treasure that's been given out and make sure that you don't give away too much treasure or too little treasure for the party as they're advancing to another level. So let me know down in the comments what you think about that as a tool that you could use even beyond 4th edition. And until next time, take care.